Right then, YouTube, I'm in the Gower Coast today. I'm going to do a 5-day hike around the Gower, starting in Llanridian. Probably haven't quite pronounced that right, but start of the Gower Coast. Well, actually Croft is the start, really, technically. It's about half an hour up the road, but it is literally, it's on the road, so I couldn't be bothered with that. So I decided to start here. And next stop is Weebly Castle. So I hope you enjoy this as much as I know that I'm going to, and I will bring you back en route. See you soon.
Perched in a lofty position on a limestone outcrop, overlooking the northernmost edge of the Gower Peninsula, is Weebly Castle. Built in the 14th century, this 700-year-old castle is best described as a fortified manor house. It was built in stages by the wealthy Delabert family until it suffered damage in the 15th century during a fight for Welsh independence. Weebly was eventually given to King Henry VIII and later leased to tenants until the 20th century. The remains offer a striking silhouette and a fabulous vantage point from which to view the beautiful salt marshes of Llanridian.
It's beautiful. Oh, look at these beautiful white ponies. Hello, mate. I won't come and say hello. Hello. Hey. Hiya. You look like you've probably got a calf in there. Hey. Hello, mate. Oh. Oh. Oh no, I'm going to do it. Look, some little foals. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful colours. Looks like our camp spot up ahead. Right, folks, we found the camping spot for this evening, which is right about here, with a nice view of the sunset. And I think, I might be wrong, but the very end, so there's actually there's 3 peninsulas that you can see in front of us, so probably look like one on the screen, but the very, very end, I think, is Rhossili, which is where we're going tomorrow. What a beautiful place. It looks like we're going to be in for a cracker of sunset as well, I'm hoping. By the way, when I keep saying we, it's because I'm actually here with my mate Lou, but she doesn't want to be on camera, which is fair enough. Oh man, I'm knackered after that. Day 1, I'm already knackered. That was a tough old walk, not helped by the fact that we went off course a few times. There's 2 times where we actually were walking alongside the path when we didn't realise it. There's like a sea wall, and unfortunately it's broken in half. I didn't get a photo of it because we were too busy scrambling through mud at the time, so that was a wasted 45 minutes. So we backtracked and turned right, which we thought was the right path. Turns out it wasn't the right path, and the path was on the other side of a nice little barbed wire fence, which we climbed over. So we climbed over 3 fences today, over a few little streams, very, very muddy streams. But yeah, it's all fun and games, isn't it? I really enjoyed it anyway. But yeah, I'm going to get this tent up and get a little time lapse of this sunset, because I'm hoping it's going to be a good one for you. All right, see you in a bit, folks.
Well, I've had dinner. I had a real termat, my first real termat meal. It was the red Thai curry. It's pretty good. Not as good as my mum's still. And I'm not just saying that to please my mum, I actually do mean that. So yeah, that just goes to show even the best in the business isn't as good as your mum's home cooked dehydrated meals. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to chill out now, get some sleep. Stars just look amazing outside. I wish my camera was good enough to show you. Almost see the Milky Way. You can see sort of the cluster of lights, the stars sort of going across the sky. You can't quite make out that sort of cloud of the Milky Way, but it does look stunning though. I wish you good night. Night. Morning. How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Feeling funky fresh. Yeah, I think the time's probably about 8:30 now. High tide's at 9. We'll be heading on our way shortly and going via Broughton Bay and Bluepool Bay, where there's this giant rock pool that's so big you can actually swim in it. So I'm looking forward to that. And then we'll be hopefully camping on Rhossili Downs overlooking Worms Head. Should be a pretty spectacular little camping spot. Fingers crossed we'll bag where I want. There's a guy that we met earlier yesterday, and I mean obviously like everybody walks the same route, but I suspect we'll probably be keeping pace roughly. So fingers crossed we get the camping spot that I want. Anyway, yeah, I need to get myself all packed up. I'll give you a quick tour around camp because I think I forgot to do that last night. Yeah, slept really well. Just nice falling asleep to the sounds of the waves. So peaceful here last night. Right, let's do this. My little camping spot, look. How nice is that? Leave no trace, folks. That's what it's all about. Enjoy nature and leave it like you found it. On the coast path now. Sign of civilization. Well, apparently this is a nice little camp spot, look. Bit windy. That's where we've come from. This is the sign for the Welsh coast path, little shell and the Welsh dragon tail, look. Isn't that cool? Just at Broughton Bay now. Beautiful little bay. Some very nice people allowed us to refill our water bottles because apparently there isn't a shop at Broughton Farm caravan site. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's just like bubbling up out the ground. It's crazy. Quicksand. We'll have to be careful walking around here, innit? So this is the headland round the top of Broughton Bay. Other side of this is Bluepool Bay. Not sure the tide's out quite far enough for us to get around yet. Might be able to wade. I think it's getting to the point I'm going to have to take my shoes off. We shall see. Oh, this is the life. It's been chilling here for like the last hour or so in the
sunshine. Originally we were waiting for the tide to go out and to be able to walk around the headland, but we decided to stop here and chill out. Now we're going to go around Broughton Bay, do a bit of rock hauling and stuff, and then go up to Llangennith for a bit of dinner. I'll catch you in a mo. It's natural rock arch, look. And get through to the next bay if you climb over these rocks, but they are quite barnacle encrusted rocks. I do have some sea shoes that I can put on, but I can't be bothered. I want to go to the pub. Echo! Yeah, looks like a big heart, doesn't it? Stand there you go, heart. Beautiful, beautiful day. Could go exploring around these rock pools. Look, that's little fishies. Little fishy. Reckon we'll get any lobsters around here, do you reckon? Some nice crabs or something. To put my shoes on if I'm going to do that. This is the famous blue pool of Broughton Bay. Legend has it it's a bottomless pit that's actually about 3 foot deep. I think it's just loads of sand in it nowadays. But yeah, giant rock pool that you can swim in. People dive off the cliffs into here. Just at the pub now in Llangennith, King's Head Inn. We've got nice burgers, and Lou's got herself a steak and prawns, surf and turf. So we just had a lovely dinner at the King's Head Inn at Llangennith, and now we're about to head up Rhossili Down, go find our camp spot for the evening. So I'll bring you back shortly. Not looking forward to this walk. It is a massive hill to get up in very hot sun. But we'll get there. It's about an hour, so it's not too far, and then we've got camp, so chill out. See you shortly. Rhossili Down, up ahead. Let's do this. Not looking forward to this climb, but at least we're not in the sun at the moment. Oh, look at that ivy. It's sort of like plaited itself around the tree trunk. Check this out. Old World War II radar station. Can't see any flat bits to camp on, can you? Medic! Medic! Exactly, mate, exactly. Your mate is dead. It's like a blooming graveyard round here, look. Medic! 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 And this is our camp spot for this evening. Oh, it's not quite as tidy as I left it, but it was a couple of years ago. Whew. And that's our view. How's that for a pitch then? Not a bad view, huh? That's the Worms Head. Worm in Norse means dragon, so it's actually the dragon's head. You can kind of see that. It looks almost a little bit like a crocodile's head sticking out the water. Morning. Another glorious morning. Definitely looked out on the weather on this trip. Forecast to be 22 degrees all week. I mean, it's just, you couldn't ask for much better in terms of hiking weather. Although it felt hotter yesterday, especially, you know, sort of sheltered from the wind and walking up hills. That was hard work with a big pack on the back. There was a fair few gusts ripping through last night. I think it got up to about 25 mile an hour. It's a nice little breeze this morning. I suspect it's going to be another scorchio. Might get a bit of cloud cover by the look of it, but we shall see how the day pans out. Today we're off to Rhossili, just to resupply on the old water, go to the toilets and whatnot, and then we're going round to Port Eynon to the salt house and hopefully round to Culver Hole down to the bottom of there, with camping at Slade Bay. So I'll see you en route. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to do that much filming, so I hope this is all going to turn out okay. It's hard to remember to film when you're slogging your guts out on a trail for several days. In respect to those other YouTubers, you know, those who've done Cape Wrath, Coast to Coast, all those sort of trails, and you know, putting out really good videos. Absolute top respect to you guys, because it's really not easy. I mean, it's not easy being out on trail, but you know, sort of trying to film it as well. Yeah. See you in a bit. I'm going to enjoy my coffee and my view.